Assalamu alaikum. I'm Mohammed Hamza Khan, clinical psychologist. Have you heard this phrase, the house is built and a home is made? Surely you might have heard somewhere in your life or read about it. But have you considered thinking, have you pondered about when someone says he doesn't feel at home when he's at home? What does this mean? If it doesn't ring a bell, if it doesn't set off your alarms, then you should start considering when someone is saying these kind of things or someone is exhibiting a behavior which is leading towards you thinking like he doesn't feel like he belongs here. So it is quite difficult for us to understand sometimes that we are ignoring so many things around us. We don't pay attention to so many things which are changing around us in our homes. So much strain, so much violence, so much disturbance we are experiencing in our society and in our homes. Surely there is a problem, surely there is a cause behind that. I believe that the cause behind all of these things might be the feelings of loneliness, the feelings of emptiness, being unvalued, being unrespected. These kind of feelings someone is experiencing deep down when he is exhibiting such kind of behavior where he or she might try to bring their offices at home. You might have seen people around you who start bossing around, who start giving memos like, "Do this. It should be done in that style. It should be done by now. It should be done by this time. My clothes should be ironed. My shoes should be polished." These kind of instructions, these kind of bossiness, you might have seen around your families wrong and very, very much wrong because we are in a culture which doesn't bother about these things, but we should think about that why is this happening, why our men are treating their homes like offices, their spouse like their employees, their servants. Why aren't they treating them equal? Why is that? Surely there has to be some reason behind that. Surely there has to be a cause behind that, which is making an effect in result. So we need to understand these kind of things. The men need to understand that when they are back at home, they should leave their office in their office. And when women greet their spouse when they are back from their office, their job, or their businesses, they should treat their men like kings, and the men should treat their wives and spouse like queens. When a woman starts treating their man like an ATM machine, like when a man comes home, he is greeted by like here in Pakistani and Punjabi culture, "Oh ji sabzi le aa do, tomato le aa do, taniya le aa do." These kind of things. The man
Put
has
in
just
the
door. You have just opened the door and you have started telling him like "taniya le aa do, tomato le aa do." These kind of things. What would the man think about you? He would surely think about you lesser. He would surely consider himself to be an ATM machine for his household. So when your man comes home, you should treat him like a king, and the man should treat her. We are starting to follow Western cultures like we are so hell bent on following American and European culture and European customs so much that we ignore our own values and our own ethics. We need to consider our own culture. That should be our priority, and then we should consider what the modern world and what the first world country is doing. Then that comes. But first, we need to consider our homes like home, not office, and men's like men, not ATM machines. So I would suggest my viewers to consider this thing. A home is made and a house is built, partners. You should know each other better than a couple therapist. A third person doesn't know what you two are. The third person who is a lawyer or a therapist or a counselor, he doesn't know, he doesn't care about what you two feel about each other. There are some generous people around. They might feel like you should be together, your issue should be resolved, but most of the people, they care about their feelings. People, they are fighting over petty things. But does this really matter? The thing you are fighting over, does it really matter? Like you all to like, share, and follow my social media accounts. Thank you all.